shaded region. And automatically we know that our shaded region is, we can't find the area of this directly, so we're going to do the total area and then subtract off the 2 white circles, right? 2 white circles. And we know the 2 white circles have a combined area of 1, so this would just be equal to the total minus 1, right? So automatically we know that we just need to find the area of the big circle. And now if we think about it, if I call, okay, that's a very bad radius. If I call this, let's say 2r, right? If 2r, this is the radius of the big circle, right? Of the big circle. But at the same time, it's the diameter of the small circle. So that means that the radius of the small circle is just r, right? Because twice the radius is the diameter. So if we call the big radius 2r, the radius of the big circle, that means the radius of the small circle is r, right? And now what we know is that each of the small circles has an area of half, right? Because they have a combined area of 1, and the 2 circles are congruent. So we basically have 2 circles. One of them, the radius is twice as large as the other. So I have something like this, and I have something like this, right? And from similar figures, we know that any similar figure, 2 similar, say, triangles or squares or circles, all circles are similar to one another. But if the side length ratios, or in this case, the radius ratio is 1 to 2, for the, let's say, small to big, if our side length ratio, or radius ratio is 1 to 2, then the ratio of the areas would be the square of that, 1 to 4. Right, so 1 to 4 is the ratio of the areas. And now if I know half is the area of one of the small circles, what's the area of the big circle, right? That's just 2, right? We just multiply 1 times 4 to get 4. So half times 4 equals 2. So this means that our big circle has an area of 2. So our shaded area we found is just the total minus 1. So it's just 2 minus 1. And that is just 1. So ultimately, just make sure we enter the question properly. They're asking for the area of the shaded region in square units, and we found that to be 1. And that should be all for the question today. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment, and if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe helps us out a ton. But that should be all for today, so I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for joining.